You guys know I'm not here to beat up on you. I'm not here to make you feel bad. I'm just here to say, hey, the way you've been doing it, it no longer works. But you're going to say, and I see the comments, you're going to say, but my parents did it this way, my grandparents did it that way. I got you. And listen, it worked for them, right? Because the environmental, let's say the conditions of the economy was conducive to that programming. Unfortunately, over the last 5 years, everything's changed. Some even before that, but for sure with 2020, the rules of money changed, the money game changed, and you guys keep trying to play by the same rules and wonder why you keep losing. Well, remember the definition of insanity. And so we've got to change the way that we play, the way that we think, the way that we move. So I want you to know right now today that the average American, the average person in America has about $65,000 in savings, right? And I know they're counting they've got to be counting the upper middle class. But listen, I just want to use that as an example. So I know that most people who probably watch this channel don't have that, and that's okay. When just a few years ago, I didn't have that. Right? So again, I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to educate you, right? And give you some information. So I always tell you that parking money in a savings account, emergency account, rainy day account, that's the bank's way of winning. That helps the bank. It doesn't help you. So if you park money in a traditional savings account, number one, they pay you 0.1% interest, right? Not 1%, 0.1. So essentially, for every dollar that you put in there, you don't even get a penny, actually, is it? No, you get less than a penny. So let's say for every $100 you put in there, I think that's a penny. So for every $100 that you have in the bank, you earn a penny, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody do the math. I could be wrong. Math was not my like strongest course, right? So come to think of it, nothing was my strongest course. So you got to understand that if if you're putting 100 in to get a penny, what are we talking about, right? And so with the average person having 65 grand in the bank, what does that mean? Well, that means that means there's $65,000 in the bank that's helping the bank, but keeping that person poor, so the average person poor. Why? Because the average person could be using the 65 grand to change their lives and their financial future. But because they've been so programmed, so well conditioned, that they won't dare touch that money or use it for anything else, not an investment, not a business, not a house flip, not a loan to get interest back, nothing. Whereas the banks take the money, use the 65,000, actually 650,000, but we're not going to get into that. The banks take the money, loan the money out, get interest payments on the money, get money back, make money, use the money to make money, while you use the money to stay broke. The banks use the money to get rich, right? You save the money, the banks use the money. And this has been happening forever, but unfortunately now, because you're going to say, hey, it worked for my parents, it worked for my grandparents. Yeah, again, times were different then. Houses actually went up in value. Houses were a good purchase. They went up in value typically. People had 30 and 40-year jobs so they could pay the mortgages. And the mortgages, the percentages were, probably higher, but the houses weren't as expensive. So 10% on a $100,000 house, okay. 7-8% on a 500. Oh, we got a problem, right? So we want to get our financial mindset like reprogrammed so that we can look at things differently. That's why I always tell you, hey, because I've just finished watching a video, don't have people who are going nuts over savings accounts and emergency accounts and rainy day accounts. No, dead money. Read my lips. Dead money. If you store money in a bank, dead money. That money should only be in the bank until you get something to put it into. It should always be on its way out. You should always be looking for an opportunity to store that money into. You should always be looking for some type of income, revenue generating potential for that money. Other than that, it's dead money. It's not going to help you. So you park money in the bank, you should be mad. Mad that your money is sitting in a 0% interest savings account. Mad that the bank's using it to get rich. Mad that your programming, your pre-programming has not changed. Mad that you're conditioned to save money. Think about it. Who wins when you save money? Not you. What are you saving it for? That's a better question. Right? If you need money, if you have an emergency, go hustle. Go get an extra job. In the meantime, you should be using the money to establish other streams of income. If you do that, you could take $500 and just put a vending machine out. That's using the money to make money, right? You could use it to start a business, whatever you need to do. But the name of the game is to use the money to make money. Don't just store the money in a bank account. That's dead money. You may as well not even have it. It's the same as throwing it off a bridge. It doesn't help you either way, right? At least if you throw it off the bridge, somebody would find it eventually and be able to spend it. That's better than what you do, right? So you don't have to take my word for it. Just ask yourself, what's that money in the bank doing for me, doing for my family? Why are we check to check with $65,000 in the bank? What the hell are we doing? Why are we financially stressed and we have money sitting in a dead bank account? So that's what you should be asking yourself. Don't get mad at me. I'm just here to wake you up. So wake up. If you want to learn how to start a business from your phone, like I do, a middleman business where you book, take deposits, dispatch the work to someone else, get paid for booking customers, on average $150 per customer, put the word middleman in the comments, or get the live Zoom training link in the video description below. And let me teach you how to start your own middleman business. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to use your phone to get paid. Again, get the money out of the bank, use the money to get paid, and change your life. If you still believe that saving money in a bank account is a great way to live, you are already in financial trouble. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to spread the word. You need to make some changes. See you guys in the Middleman CEO live training, and I'm going to teach you how to build a business from your phone. For everyone else, I guess continue doing what you're doing, and we'll see what happens. Peace.